Good morning, traders. So let's have a look at the DAX. Now, the DAX is becoming a little bit unpredictable, and I just want to get these levels in, and then I'll explain myself. So essentially, you can see, we spent a long time last year, sort of in November. So it was pretty much November and December. We spent in this range, okay? And we kind of dipped back into this range, but the way it's looking is it's looking like we are going to fall back through it. Okay, now that is backed up by the diversions we have here. So we've got continuation diversions and continuations pretty much to the downside. So this was a downward move, we've retraced, and now we're moving back. Retracement has been the 76.4. So there's a lot of signals here that are indicating that this thing is moving back to the downside. Okay, now get to the daily. Ideally, for me, I prefer to see another attempt at this level as my confirmation. So in other words, I would like to see some buyers step in here, push this price up, even if it is just a small retracement before a move to the downside. Okay, and that would give me confidence that this move is over, this move to the upside is over, and we have now hit the top. Now, for me, often when we move aggressively to the upside like we have here, I mean, this has been a pretty strong move to the upside with zero retracement. So I would normally expect some kind of retracement or a consolidation. So in other words, reach a level, consolidate like this, and then move back to the upside. Now, what's happening is nobody's really selling off and nobody's really buying stocks at the moment. So everybody just seems to be holding, and then you've got the short-term retail traders and the scalpers out there that are basically trading this market at the moment. Now, there's a couple of concerning things which I'm going to get to now. So obviously we know that the DAX is tired at this level. So we've been talking about that for some time, and we've had the pullback. And I've also said, you're looking for longs off this level. And the reason for that is I'm looking for that second push to test this level. But what is happening here is we are now moving below the alligator on the daily. Okay, this is the last line of support, is the jaw, the blue line. Breaking through that, and then what I'll be looking for is a bounce back to test the break of the jaw, and then a move to the downside. So that's kind of what we're looking at the moment. Now, this area here is a pretty strong area if you look to the left. But the way things are going, we've had two tests of it, two daily tests, and we're now already building momentum to the downside. Okay, we're still an hour 45 minutes, an hour 15 minutes away from the open, so anything can happen. But this is not looking like a pattern that is saying we're going to bounce. This is looking like a pattern that's saying we're moving to the downside, that this is the top, and we're now going to move back to the downside. Now, if that is the case, you have potential for this bottom area here to be targeted. Okay. But for me, before you get too excited about a move like that, take the most logical move, and the most logical move is going to be into this area here, which will be the 50 and 61.8 Fibonacci retracements. Okay, so that's kind of where we are. Then the converse of what I've just told you is you can see prices moving to the upside here, but MACD is moving to the downside. So that is continuation divergence, continuation of the trend we're in right now, an upward trend. Okay, so I'm still of the opinion that we're going to find support here, and we are going to bounce. Okay, only a break below this level. And I'm just going to tidy this up because otherwise we get caught out. So a break below this level will change my opinion. But for now, any support on this level, and we'll have to look on a lower time frame. Let's go straight to the hour. So that is the level we need to worry about. And then we need to just pick up two more levels just below it. So you can see it's that swing high. The next level we need to pick up will be this tail here. This one. Okay, and then the next level is that swing high there, which coincides with this tail here. Okay, so I just want to put this level in here because that's clearly a very big level. Okay, so we've tagged this level here. So there is a chance that we can come back and tag one of those levels here. So for me, the play is still long from this area. Okay. So we play it long here and looking for a move back the upside. Now, I just want to go back to the 4 hour. I just want to point out another reversal pattern. So we have a Bollinger W here. Okay, it's not a, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, this is probably a 6. Okay, so in other words, the probability of it moving to the upside. So why I say that is I prefer to see the second leg of the W inside the Bollinger Band, not outside. So here we're outside the Bollinger Band, and here we're outside the Bollinger Band as well. So we've got more outside here than here. So technically it is still a W with some diversions, and we have also broken above the high. The break above the high here was a fractal. That's a fractal. This is a fractal. Okay, and this is a new fractal here that is higher than this fractal. So to me, this W could still play out. It's only time that it will be deemed null and void is once we break below this level. Okay, and then you can see we have the 4 hour 200 EMA here as well. This, I'm still looking for a long on this area. And I'm looking for a long. I'm not so sure whether you're going to want to hold the long. It's more a case of just playing the long. If it turns out to be a scalp, it's a scalp. If it turns out to be more, then bonus. But at this stage, I'm still looking for a retest of this level. V reversals are rare. When they do happen, they are violent, but this is typically right now V reversal. I would expect us to have another attempt at this. You can see here how we had 1, 2, 3 attempts at this level. Okay, and at this stage we haven't had anything. So that's kind of the play I'm looking for. So we haven't spoken about the retracement. So this is the 50 and 61.8% retracement. So in order for us to get there, we're obviously going to need to break through this zone. So if we break through this zone, then we can start looking for this. But for now, this is an area of support that we need to pay attention to, and this is where we're looking for to go long and play it to the upside. Okay. Your big area that you need to watch at the moment on the DAX is pretty much the alligator. So the alligator is pointing down in a fashion which is telling you that this is a very strong move currently on the hour. Okay. So as long as price stays below the alligator like this, it's going to keep moving. I stick by my guns here. I definitely will be looking for a long here, and just on the 15 minutes, if you just watch the 15-minute price action, you'll be able to pick up a long. But I mean, okay, that's 40-point stop loss, and you can possibly pick up a 20-point stop loss here. So risk to reward here is pretty good. It's looking to me like a pretty decent trade. I want to play long, and where we're going to, it all really depends. So what you're going to want to watch is the alligator. See if you break through the alligator. If you break through the alligator, then you're going to want to hold it for the previous swing highs up in this area. Okay. And the other thing that you're going to need to pay attention to will be the following. Let's just take it all the way down, because I reckon we're going to move down. So you can see there, that is kind of the area, the first area that you can expect some profit taking. Okay, so I think there's a lot of consolidation happening on the markets right now. The other factor that's going to affect the DAX is the euro. So euro dollar has hit a pretty strong level, and it may find support there. If it does find support, then it's going to affect the DAX negatively, because a stronger euro means a weaker DAX. So I would pay attention to this. Take the long from here. Keep your stop loss very tight. If we do break through this level, I'm not going to be short. I'll wait for a retest of the level to go short. Conversely, if we hit this level and we bounce up, and we do get a retracement level like this, or we hit this level and we start getting indecision candles like this range bar or pin bar or something like that, then I will play to the short side. So ideally I'm looking for shorts from the top here, and I'm looking for longs from the bottom. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing on the DAX. So very much range bound, lots of indecision, so keep stops tight and be careful. Anyway, I hope it helps, and I'll catch you later.